Howdy everyone, and welcome to another edition of Welcome Home. My name is Kyle Mandapad, and I'll be your host on this magical adventure. And in this episode, we're kicking off the new year with a bang. We're going to take a look at some ways that we can keep you slim, trim, and healthy as we talk to the pros from Steel Athletics about nutrition and workouts. And of course, you can't forget about an amazing tour of 4 beautiful homes that could be yours. All of that and more on this edition of Welcome Home. Welcome back to Welcome Home. My name is Kyle Mandapad, and in this episode, we are taking a look at some ways that we can not only better our home life, but also better our health life. I'm standing by right here at Steel Athletics in Tamuning. We're gonna get inside, talk a little bit about nutrition, talk a little bit about working out. We got some pros in the house, and I'm gonna pick their brain. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
How you doing?
Good to see you, bro. Looking buff.
Try.
So Ryan, we're talking about some amazing ways that people can get ready for the rest of the year. We're starting out, a lot of people got a lot of those resolutions going on, and I know for many of us, it's all about eating clean, getting ourselves into a healthy state, and you know all about that.
Yeah, so my name is Ryan Rupley, and I'm part of Fit for You Guam that does meal preparation. And so what we tend to see is a lot of people, especially the first month, January is the biggest month where everybody's setting those goals, talking about, man, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds this year, I'm gonna clean up my lab results this year. And people tend to get hung up on the end result so much that they forget the planning from the start, which is the most important part. And setting realistic goals at that. When you go to Capricciosa and you normally eat the whole bowl, cut it in half. Set some portions, or say, hey, tell the waiter, like, hey, can I get half to go? And that way it's not in front of you, the temptation's not there. Growing up on Guam, it's usually a big pot of rice and big pot of estofao or tinaksa, right? But where's the veggies in there? So just throwing vegetables in there will make a big difference because you start eating the veggies, you start getting full, and then you're, subconsciously you're cutting down the carbs, you're cutting down the fat, and just making healthier choices altogether. You don't have to eat the juiciest steak. You can choose leaner items.
That's true.
Right? Because realistically, can you cut out rice for the rest of your life? No. But it's proper control. Like maybe not getting the white rice anymore and getting the high fiber brown rice, making a change. Just a small change like that will change the person's body, and not just physically, but how they feel internally as well.
Now we're talking about your service, and I mean, just in general, meal prep, it goes a long way, I guess, towards helping a lot of people stay on track through the day.
Yes.
Do you suggest meal prep as opposed to just kind of winging it?
Of course, you just always want to be prepared, right? So the thing about it is if you prep your meals, whether it be for a day or two or a couple of days or a week, then it's there, it's easily accessible, right? When you're always on the go, and that's kind of like how things are going more in the world is everybody's on the go. There's always all these convenience, these fast food, these fast item things.
Amazing. Well, you know what? This is all great advice. Now, if we wanted to seek you out to get more advice, how could we do that?
Look us up on all the social media platforms, or Fit for You Guam. Share this an email, fitforYouGuam@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to sit down with you and figure out how we can help you guys out.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ryan. I feel skinny already, bro.
Sounds good.
I'm not even breathing hard. We're standing by now with JJ Ambrose. We're here at Still Athletics, and just earlier on we talked with Ryan about how we can get ourselves fit as far as our meal prep and our nutrition is concerned. And this is the guy here who's going to talk to us a little bit more about getting ripped up and getting ourselves physically active. JJ, good to see you, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Perfect. Now tell us first and foremost, I mean, does it get any fitter than this? Probably not. What's your secret? And I'm sure you hear that a lot.
Consistency. No matter what, I always find a way to move. We talk about rest days; those are really good for your body. But I make sure I do something every day, whether it's hiking, swimming, running, lifting weights, or doing some kind of martial art with the guys. I think that's the most important thing, is to stay out of the rocking chair, so to speak. As you get older, you get a little bit more tired, you start slowing down. But as soon as you go into the chair, it's hard to get out. So the trick is just keep moving, just keep doing stuff.
Okay, now you're heading to Bellator, you're gonna do your thing on the grand stage. What about for the rest of us? We're just doing our daily life day to day. What kind of suggestion would you make as far as a training plan for just the normal person?
Okay, so for the normal person, I recommend 3 to 4 days a week. But if you're not working out, like if you're just starting out, like, hey, new year, new me,
Okay.
then aim small, miss small. Pick 2 or 3 days a week, grab a couple friends, because it's always good to have a support system. You don't want to just go in there alone with no plan. But make sure you have a plan when you come into the gym, so you're not wasting your time, so you're not checking your phone. In fact, put your phone away somewhere. That's a big thing where I gotta check my status, gotta check my email, gotta post that I'm working out.
Okay.
All that stuff's irrelevant. Just when you come into the gym, you do gym stuff. When you're on your phone, you do your phone stuff. Okay, so make sure you differentiate the two.
Very cool.
So first thing, consistency, a plan, and then attacking it with a group of friends.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much for all of that.
Absolutely.
That's the reason he looks like that and I look like this, ladies and gentlemen. The road starts here and right now. Very great advice for all of us who may not have the time to run around. But I think the biggest thing that I've learned from you so far today is you gotta make the time, huh?
Absolutely, make the time and just move. Be consistent.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Mr.
Absolutely.
JJ Ambrose. You have
Thank
a good
you.
time out there representing Guam?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll have more Welcome Home after this. It's time to kick off our house tour, one of my favorite parts of the whole show. And for this, we join up with my buddy Rob Polino from Remax Realty Group. We start up in the beautiful hills of Petey, the Nimitz Hills of Petey to be more exact, at this amazing executive style home. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 3,100 square feet of living room. And a 2-car garage with electronic doors. Let's take a look inside. Wow, Rob, call me Cinderella because we have found ourselves a castle, boy.
Well, Kyle, you're exactly right. You have, as a castle, you have a lot of room to entertain guests in this spacious living room, and opens up to a dining. And if you're the chef that I know you are, you certainly will make use of a lot of kitchen space with an island dedicated for all your kitchen needs.
Amazing. And you know what? We talked about this dining room and how it's very big and open. Great access to the outside as well with that sliding door and a lot of light coming through, which really helps us to feel more comfortable as we make our way into the kitchen. Now, let me tell you, Rob, I know storage is one of my favorite things, but I never thought I'd have enough of it. I feel like we could have enough in this kitchen.
Yeah, so if you are looking to entertain a large family or just have a lot of appliances and kitchenware, you definitely have more than enough.
You can do so much of this. You can change a baby over there. You can put a pig right over here.
Absolutely.
Very cool. And again, we've got these appliances in here. Everything's looking up and up. I want to see what's over there.
All right, let's go.
Wow! I usually just love everything inside the house, but I'm digging this too. We are here in the 2-car garage, complete with LiftMaster doors, and I am loving it.
And you have access again right through the kitchen, so taking your groceries, you won't have to step into the rain or out in the elements, and you're very well protected, including more storage.
I love it. Your mother-in-law makes you mad, you can get her out of the mother-in-law room and put her in here. Very cool. Now, before we go upstairs, Rob, I noticed there's a room down here. This is pretty cool.
Yes, and this is made to be a guest room. And if you have family over and sometimes known as in-laws quarters,
Okay.
it gives you great accessibility to the outdoor space should they want some additional privacy or access to the outdoors. They certainly don't have to go through or go out the main entrance.
Sneaky, sneaky. Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. So we
Yes.
got this mother-in-law's quarters down here on the first floor. All right, so we see the bottom floor, and that's a bedroom, and this is a beautiful bathroom.
Yes, and you know, for a downstairs bathroom that's usually accessible to your guests coming through, it spares no expenses for luxury accommodations.
It's beautiful. Let's go.
All right.
OMG, those stairs took it out of me, but you know what? A room like this will really help me relax afterwards. We're in bedroom number 1 of the second floor, Rob.
Yes, and you can certainly relax at this first floor or second floor corner bedroom right at the top of the stairs. Very convenient, and you can see a lot of detail with the drop ceiling and crown molding continuing throughout the house. Actually, that feature.
All right, so we're on now, Rob, to room number 2, and wow, I'm telling you, there's a unified sense of beauty and sleekness throughout this house, and I'm thinking it has a lot to do with the floors. So we saw the main 2 rooms. Are there any more rooms?
There is the master bedroom with the jacuzzi.
Holy cow, let's check it out. Okay, so that's the other room. I'm digging it, and wow, you know what? I am loving this master bedroom. I really thought it'd be a little bigger, but I feel like we could do so much with this space. Some good storage.
Well, Kyle, if you actually turn around, you actually see how large the room is, the master bedroom is.
Wow, okay, yeah, I knew that. I knew that this was the master bedroom. Nice flooring, beautiful ceiling, great airflow, great light space. There's also means outside where we have that, is it a lanai, a balcony?
Yeah, we have a wraparound balcony around the master bedroom.
Okay,
And we
now this is what I'm talking about, Rob. I'm telling you, like Nostradamus said, you do not judge an executive home by its cover. You judge it by its bathtub. And by golly, if we're talking bathtubs here today, this one is a beaut. Wow, a huge house nestled away in the hills of Nimitz, and I'm telling you, a beautiful find, Rob. Good choice.
Absolutely. At $720,000, this executive home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with all the bells and whistles in such detail. Put in the crown molding, the framing, the large kitchen, jacuzzi tub.
All the storage.
Absolutely, and the double garage allows you many storage and if you just put your vehicles, driveway, everything, make executive living a great place here up in Nimitz.
Very, very cool, and it's only the beginning. We still got more to show you here on Welcome Home. On to the next house.
Here we go.
We are continuing along with our house tour here, and we're in the beautiful hills. I don't even know there were hills back here, but we are definitely nestled and tucked away against a cliffside. Rob, where have you brought us to, brother?
Well, we're in the village of Barrigada. We're kind of nestled between the Cañada Tocho Road.
Ooh.
But for residents who are looking for the kind of mountain or getting a piece of the rock as far as building their house, how about one that's kind of carved into the rock?
I like it.
Yeah, so we're here in a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home out here. A lot of space, high-end finishings, and we've got a large carport, a lot of amenities, and really great place for a great space for a large family.
Most definitely. A lot of room for the kids to run around outside. I want to take a look at inside.
All right,
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Wowzer. All right. I know I've said this before, Rob, but this living room is huge.
Well, Kyle, for $445,000, you're looking at 2,246 square foot of space.
And we've got this nice section over here where we can include a dining room. Let's take a look at the kitchen.
Yes.
Now this is nice. Rob, there's still plastic on these cabinets. Tell me if this stuff is all new.
Everything is all new, all custom, all real wood cabinetry, and you have slots for your oven range, dishwasher, and of course a nice, likely a stainless steel refrigerator.
There you go, and it would match with everything that's already in here. I love the huge countertops, plenty of space to prepare food, and our favorite thing, storage, plenty of it. An awesome kitchen at that.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Again, the size and the conformity continues through this first room. This is bedroom number 1, right, Rob?
Yes.
Good room, good space, good lighting. Great closet. Room number 1, pretty awesome. Wow, so we are on to room number 2. And right off the bat, Rob, I can notice that while this room may have some similar features as the previous room, there's also some differences, which I think would be welcome. Look at this closet, very cool. So we've seen bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2, amazing bathrooms, and here we are, the biggest bedroom of the house, the master.
Yes, yeah, this space, Kyle, is very large, and you can definitely put in a king-size bed, a lot of your furnishings, and still have room to move around in this room.
And still have plenty of room to karaoke too. Huge room in here, multiple windows, and ta-da!
Yes, the ensuite master bathroom.
Amazing. I'm looking at 2 sinks over there, perfect for his and hers, so she doesn't have to worry about my deodorant and I don't have to worry about her makeup. Toilet, beautiful tub, and there's a shower in there too, Rob.
Absolutely so.
Amazing, Rob. I'm telling you, this house is so palatial, it's humongous. Everything inside of there, I feel, would definitely go a long way towards comfort and most especially organization of a home, yeah?
Yes, and there's not, the features don't even stop there, Kyle.
Really?
There's even a bonus space that you can either use for, have a guest room, a home office, and so we can take a look.
That's called a closet, Rob. It's over there. Is that what you're talking about?
No, this is a room in itself, and it definitely has a full bath right
Back
in.
here, let's check it out.
Yes.
Amazing. Now you weren't kidding. This isn't a closet at all. This is a full-blown room, my man.
Yes, and you can, with all the multi-purposes, you could use it. You know, just some things come to mind besides the home office or having guests around.
Rob, this house is definitely like nothing I've seen before on the show. A lot of space, a lot of storage, plenty of room, not only for you, but your family to grow and just have a blast. I mean, look at the size of this carport. How many cars can we fit in here?
Well, this is actually probably a 3-car garage.
Yeah?
And you can park cars in tandem and actually fit a little bit more.
Put some sideways, couple
But-
scooters in here.
Yes, as all our Guam families know, the carport is also an entertaining space. And so for your large parties, your birthdays, barbecues, this is a great space to entertain guests. It comes equipped with a kitchen, a sink that can be used
Defrost chicken.
to defrost chicken or anything up for the barbecue.
Phenomenal. Great house, and you've got more for us. Where are we going next?
Well, we'll take a look at other exciting properties just down the street.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Hopping in, we continue along with our house tour on this episode of Welcome Home. Rob, we're here in beautiful Mangi Town. Long driveway, beautiful fenced yard. Tell me about this castle.
Yes, if you're looking for a neighborhood, and this developer that actually, he's pretty much responsible for developing this immediate neighborhood.
Wow.
And a lot of amenities, so a great place for a professional or a student or anyone who works in the area, military or just your local residents want to be at the midpoint of the island, getting from place to place. This is a very convenient place to live.
And if you love sunlight, let me tell you, it doesn't get any sunnier than this.
Yes.
Let's take a look inside, Rob.
All right.
All right, wow, talk about beautiful. We got high ceilings to welcome us into this house, Rob.
Yes, with this high ceiling, vaulted ceiling, you definitely can put it in your tallest Christmas tree that you can find. Usually, sometimes that's a problem around the season.
Beautiful floors, and they continue into the dining. And like I mentioned earlier, Rob, look at the flooring in this dining room. It goes all the way through. And this is kind of an accent, really takes a lot of detail, or someone who pays a lot of attention to detail, huh?
Yes, the craftsmanship in this house is really outstanding.
Look at this kitchen, Rob. I'm telling you, some of the great features that we see here. One of my favorites, the big elephant in the room, this one right here.
Yes, this island with Korean countertops matches the countertops around the kitchen area, around the sink. And this large extended island is enough space for adding some bar stools as a breakfast nook.
Wow.
And we can see the kitchen around us has hardwood flooring, hardwood cabinets all throughout with beautiful stainless steel hardware and a lot, again, additional closet space for those kind of on-the-go kind of things. Grab your golf clubs and ready
Hit
out
the
the door.
bricks.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
I love the backsplash. I love the details. I love how comfortable this kitchen is. Let's take a look at the bedrooms, yeah? Coming down that amazing hallway, we find ourselves in room number 1.
Yes, this room has a lot of detail. I got to tell you, You get the first look through the driveway, so if you're wondering when mom and dad come home, make sure you got to finish your chores.
There you go.
This would be the ideal position, the room to have.
Very nice. Looks like it'd be easier to keep clean
Absolutely.
with flooring like that. Bedroom number 2 is next up on the list. You get an even better view of the driveway down here, Rob. And you know what? I just noticed ceiling fans.
Yes, you also have, again, the custom cabinetry in the closets.
Amazing. Now, if the bedrooms are this nice, I'm wondering what the master looks like.
Let's take a look.
All right. Oh, look at this. Before we get to the master bedroom, bathroom in the hallway is phenomenal.
Absolutely. You're going to have a spa in itself, a really relaxing place, right off to the 2 bedrooms. In the hallway, you have a beautiful bathroom.
Looks like floor-to-ceiling tile work. I am digging that. Now, this is what I call a master bedroom. Not only is it bigger than the others, it's got some of the great features that we love about them too, with the accents and with the ceiling fan. And let's take a look at the ensuite now. Now, this is a bathroom.
Yes, you certainly find the creature comforts of this home right here. And if there's a place to relax after a hard day's work, you can have a nice bath in the 2-person jacuzzi tub with the jets flowing. Or you can opt for the large stand-up shower with the beautiful mosaic tile floor to ceiling.
Very cool. This is what makes you a king, this bathroom.
Right there. The one thing that I love about this house is the great detail, customization. And we talked about in the last home, or how the outdoor space, especially that the carport is used for entertainment. So we've got a great entertaining space right here. And if the weather's just right, you've got that long driveway to continue your party all the way. Yes.
Plenty of room to skyboard, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And you know what, we're not done yet. We've got more homes on the way. We're gonna check another one out, right?
Absolutely. Here we go.
All right, we're here at another beautiful home, this time in Agana Heights. And Rob, I got a question. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Well, you can probably get to school or to get to church.
Nope, to get here. All right, I've seen so many chickens around here. It's phenomenal. I'm very, very hungry. And it's good news. I hope they have a great kitchen in this house.
Oh, they do, absolutely. Well, we're sitting here in the charming village of Agana Heights, and this home is roughly just under 1,500 square foot of living space, and at 337 with some upgrades to an O-Charm home, and we've got a new electronic gate and many more features inside. So let's take a look.
Definitely. Amazing. Now, I mentioned the kitchen earlier, but I didn't realize we were gonna have such a nice square living room to start with.
Yes, this house boasts a nice foyer space, or actually you can have a kind of a little seating area, entertaining guests right at the beginning, but it does welcome you into the beautiful kitchen, as you mentioned.
Beautiful dining area here, perfect for a setup. And now looking into the kitchen. I joked about it, but now that I see it, it's for real. A beautiful kitchen with amazing tile work back here in the black splash, and on top of that, great cabinet and countertops as well. Now, we mentioned this beautiful kitchen and this great dining area, but we've got so much more house here, and it's all been beautifully redone. Let's talk about the bedrooms. Bedroom number 1 had a phenomenal space in there. Great linings, great areas there for storage, and again, an amazing sunlight view with that window that does it justice.
Yes, and what the homeowner has done is actually used mirrors, the closet door mirrors, to allow for more open space kind of feeling, as well as a great way to prepare yourself for the day, so that you see throughout even the master bedroom and the 2 closets in the other 2 bedrooms.
Most definitely. You mentioned earlier this extra room that we find off to the left as well. Laundry room is there with us. You're able to get a couple more feet in there. And to be all honest with you, you can utilize that for so much more than just that extra space.
And now this home is, being in Agana Heights, you have the old charm of the village. So we're close to the elementary school as well as the church. So the quarter-hour church bell ringing reminds you of back in the days.
Get rid of all the clocks in your house. You don't need them anymore.
Exactly. So it has that nice charm to it.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Welcome Home. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are interested in any of the properties we talked about or saw today, please feel free to call my buddy Robert Polino at Remax Realty Group. His number is 482-3490. On behalf of everyone here at Red Dragon Productions, I'm Kyle Mandapat saying happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next episode of Welcome Home.